Hey, good morning. I have to make a little pen for my miter gauge on my wood bandsaw. I'm going to make a little oversized pen so it's not sloppy. And I was just really shocked. I just put this chuck on here. I'll have to, this low-star collar chuck, I'll have to show you the run out on this thing. It's amazing. I've got a piece of 3/8 drill rod in there. And this does read in half thousandths. Let's see if I can hopefully, I don't know, maybe something like that. Get the light just right. No, I'll start rolling this thing. I was just really shocked how true this thing is. You see that? It is less than a half thousandths run out. And I'm using 30-year-old Inco collets in in this what costs less than $100 collet chuck. It's just crazy. I got this with a back plate that I use on another chuck, and I used a salvage back plate to mount this. But the way it ended up, I got this for, I don't know, around $70, 60 some dollars. So that's pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to take and sharpen a tool and cut that. Let's see how it does.
The measure sponsored by Bill Hansen has been the
Okay, we got the grinder moved in a different position in the shop here, and I think it's going to be quite a bit better. So what I got is I got a turning tool, an AR turning tool, in a lathe tool holder, a KDK type tool holder, and I'm going to sharpen it. So let's bring it up. I'm going to move it back a little bit, then bring it forward, get a little bit of lube on the lathe. I think we're pretty good. Get her up there and start grinding now. Yep, put on the back there a little bit. Yeah, I gotta hook my vacuum up. I can smell the carbide. Okay, but I think we're just about done here. A little bit more of it. Oh, yeah. So that is good. Ooh, that is very sharp. I'm going to dust it. Just a half thousand. There we go. Okay, let's see what it looks like. bump into you there. Ground into the steel a little bit, but that wheel don't care too much. Oh, that's sharp. Now I'm going to put a little bit of a radius on that. Okay, I'll get around. I have a lot of different abrasives. This is an easy lap. You can get them at the sporting goods store. Diamond Stone, it says. Made in Carson City, Nevada. So that's what one looks like when it's pretty new. But after a while, you sharpen a bunch of stuff with it. Let me stick this where it won't drop it. They get real worn, like this one here. And you see I cut the wood back on the sides. But this is what I like to use for putting a hand radius on cutters. And it's just really works quite well. So this is what I do. And I'm just going to work a radius on there, because if you don't, you have that sharp corner, it will likely break off pretty quick. But I want to get a little bit of a radius on there. Now, I'm going to use this on the Axelson, and it has quite a coarse feed. So I'm going to radius this for a fine hand feed. So I'll hand feed this. I'm machining a little drill rod pin, and I'm just kind of testing what I can do with that old machine there. So, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm working a radius on that. Yes, I am. I think I'm keeping it in the camera okay. Now this particular tool is not a micro 100. I was going to stick a micro 100 in here, but this was already in there. So I go, well, I'll just sharpen it and use it again. This ACT brand, and they're just not as good as micro 100, so but they work pretty good for some things. There we go. How are we looking? You know, I think that's pretty darn good. And of course, you know, you got to check it on your thumbnail. Oh, that's, yeah. Look at that. See, it just scrapes that thumbnail right up. Okay. So we'll stick this in the machine and make a small pin in the collet chuck. Okay, I'm going to remove about 50 thousandths off this piece of drill rod, 01 drill rod, 3/8. Okay. I think I'll try the fastest speed here. 1127, and I'm going to hand feed it because the finest feed is almost 3 thousandths. with an AR-8 tool. I think I better check it. I was going to go ahead and bite into it, but I think I better give it a quick check here. I have looks like 13 thousandths would be good. I think my tool's breaking down a little bit. I should have used Micro 100. That's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna trim that up a little bit. Set it with a Radial. And that's it right there. Perfect. Okay, put it in low range. have the tool, but I don't think so. Center, I guess. All right. And there's my little pin. All right. I got that cutout tool working quite a bit better. And I spin it up a bit too. Going about 470. I'm going to put this little piece off. Yeah, that's more like it. It's nice to get this stuff working. All right. Well, it does small parts pretty good, you know, but it's kind of hard to hold tenths, that's for sure. But if you just got to hold a half thousandths, that's good. Well, I'm integrating the lathe with the cutter grinder and the rest of the machines. Well, I'll be back in a minute here. Well, this problem hasn't gone away. I have to remove the head off this radial drill. And you can see that it's not balanced very well. So I'm going to have to support it. I guess build a cradle and probably swing it over and pull the head off. That's a heck of a deal, but it's got to be done. And I can't button up the front cover here and put all the stuff in it until I get those bearings on there, because if I damage the stud, I'll have to remove it from the inside, because the studs that the bearings are on are held with Allen bolts inside the head. And you can't get the studs out because there's not enough room. So the head has to come off, or have to go through here and bore a hole and then slide if you bore a hole here, you can actually get to both of them. But I think pulling the head off is better. Then I can clean all the stuff out. So anyway, off with its head there. I think that's what's going to happen. Hey, I'm going to load this video up, and the next video I'm going to do, I have a bunch of stuff to do to the Monarch 10EE, and I'll go through the electrics and things like that. It might be kind of interesting. Okay, I will be back.